all the shit's out of the way too. Oh. Good. Oh, that's not great. I wonder if I could fly over there. I feel like this was a really stupid idea. Oh dear. Question, how am I supposed to get back?
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
I wonder if I was
Wait
supposed
for
to
me
do that.
come here.
No, nothing in here. You know what I would still love? Fucking flashlight. There's shit moving. This is the bathroom. Oh, there's a thingy. Don't like that.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
This is like really creepy. I'm gonna have to say that I'm not a fan. Alright, first I'm gonna port back to where I was and see if, you know, that door actually did go somewhere. Just cause, you know, I hate leaving things unturned. Judging by the look of it though, probably not. Yeah. Whee. Okay. Oh, good.
The hiss are already in here.
Well, yeah, what do you expect? Oh, what am I full of now? Personal mods. Damn, there's a lot of this. My feet gossip at night and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Alright. Good to know, my dude. Hartman arrest. Hartman Emil. Wake Allen, Anderson Tor, Anderson Odin, redacted, Lane Rudolph, DeSaul Wendy, Emerson Thomas, redacted. Officer names, Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Charges, Code 4, which is kidnapping of an altered individual. Code 8, sanctions against an altered organization. Code 37, obstruction of bureau investigation. Code 74, breach of the Ash Act. What's the Ash Act? Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility and Wake, possibly deceased. Doesn't appear to be. He seems to still be kicking. Right up until, like, I reach him, and then he's gonna be really incredibly dead. Because that's how that usually works. There's a thingy. There's a thingy in here though, and I want it. Damn it. Ooh, there's a thingy. Alright, I can't go anywhere. There must have been a thing I missed, because I always miss it. Ah, yeah, there we go. I don't like that. That's gross.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Seems like it.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
I guess just in case you ruined a like that lamp in the fight. Oh, that's good. He looks like he's having a great time. Wow, the mold got in here too. Fucking astounding. I'm probably gonna get attacked soon. Gross. 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 So gross. Oh, did I ruin the light? That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I feel like it's somewhere, like there's the... Ah, there it is. I feel like... I mean, why would you be able to destroy pustules if there wasn't a reason, but... I don't see seem to have done anything. No, there's just rocks. See, this feels like an actual proper horror. I don't like that. Also, it looks like my light went out. Gross. This is actually, like, legitimately creepy. Yeah, that's the way back. A very dead-looking plant. I'm gonna see if maybe I can talk to it, just 'cause. Aww.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. Now we crashed out of darkness toward faith.
Alright, where is a thingy? I wanna say I wouldn't be surprised if it's down there and I have to fight shit in the dark. But let's try going through here first. Nope, just more things that need to get plugged in. I fear. I'm not sure what that did. Turned on some lights, maybe. God, yeah, this is like genuinely really creepy. Because like up until this point, Control has been pretty action-y game. It isn't really horror. It has elements of horror in it, but I would never classify this as a horror game. But this feels more like a horror game, this bit right here.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank 'Thank you for your attention.
Wow. Definitely sounds like, you know, your regular shitty government stuff. More bathroom. I do like the touch where if you're levitating something, other things start levitating around it. I guess cause, I don't know if maybe you're supposed to symbolize that you're not as in control as you thought. Oh, bounties. Maybe I only have the one. I don't even know what that one did. Whoops. I'm not sure what that does. I want to leave it till later.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it?
Oh no.
With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
The Shadow. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting a redacted over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies redacted by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive/defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of a redacted. Sorry. Yeah, we saw that, and he had a new one to look at.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Artman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Haha, get it? She's from Ordinary. Ha This joke is really overplayed. Oh, that's one here. The Eagle Limited. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. I guess I should probably flip the switch. Of course. They can fly now? That's not fair. Where are you? Oh. Oh good, a new type of enemy, just what I needed. Okay, if I unplug this, will that turn everything off? Oh, I don't have a choice. But yeah, what did this do? I can't imagine what it was turning on. God, there's so many files. Interrogation complaint. So he put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do. My job. Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Oh, sorry. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspicion and see if that slows me down. I know there were more. There we go. Black market. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered. A lot of these sentences read weird. Let's just be as well as. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural materials, was raided in redacted Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuspectful attempts by suspects to escape using resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following investigations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There's a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public, and these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas, and the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. His Ranger Airborne! Why is my fucking... Why are you like this? This subgroup of Hiss corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate similar to Hiss elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinesis work or perhaps osmosis. Environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector. Or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. Holy shit, headphones, will you calm the fuck down?